Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa and welcome to basically a middle of March budget closeout video. We'll be closing out the first budget we created in March, and I will link the video up here in the corner of when I set up the March budget if you want to take a peek at that if you haven't already. I did want to say welcome to all of the new subscribers. I know a couple of my videos have gotten a lot of views and have attracted many new subscribers, so welcome. I'm so happy you are here. Again, my name is Alyssa and I am on a journey to paying off over $200,000 in student loan debt. Yes, hopefully you were sitting down when I said that number. It's a lot, and someone actually made a comment on my video that I don't seem too concerned about it, which is a very accurate statement. I have big plans to tackle the debt. It doesn't scare me. Yeah, it sucks that I have that amount of debt, but it is what it is. I cannot go back in time and not take on that debt. So I choose to have a just more positive attitude about it, and I will pay it off when I pay it off. If I take it to the grave, I take it to the grave. But I'm hoping within the next 5 to 10 years, I'm able to pay that off through really strategic budgeting and just being very mindful of where my money is going. So this is the expense tracker that we had for the first half of March. You can see I use the highlighter method. I take all of my budget categories here and I highlight it based off the corresponding color, and then I add up all the numbers on the bottom down here. And so I added up all of the numbers, and now we're going to go back to the beginning, and I've actually already written down a lot of where the income has come from and all of the expenses, just to kind of speed up this process here a little bit. So if you can see, I have all of my income accounted for. I did have my W-2. That was basically my full-time job. It ended up being $1,814.98. So I just rounded it up to 15 because it's just easier. If you guys are new around here, you know I like to round. So sometimes my numbers get off at the end, but it's all due to rounding. So we had my W-2 and we had side hustles, which was the $493. My tax refund, I already knew how much I was getting, so that was easy to predict. And then I ended up pulling $350 from savings to actually pay for a flight down here. That was just kind of a new thing. So the total with all of the inflow was $6,530. Moving on to the fixed expenses here, we did have rent, which was $400. I actually transfer my rent into a separate checking account. So both for the first half of the month and the second half of the month, it's each $400. And then I pay my landlord from that checking account my rent. So that's how that works. So it's always $400 and I pay it twice a month. So we're $400 twice a month, which is about $800. Life insurance was $22, pet insurance $37, utilities was $50, and I'm transferring that actually into the same account I do for rent, and then I will just Venmo my roommates when they Venmo request me for that amount. Student loan, this actually goes into savings, so this is $125. Back on the student loan note, I'm trying to pay off my lower student loan, which is about $26,000 before the payments come back due again, I believe in August, September, or October, one of those dates. I'm at about $21,000 right now, so I'm about $5,000 away, but I'm trying to incorporate a fixed expense into my budget to make sure I am saving every 2 weeks for the student loan payment. Acorns, we had $40. Therapy was $25, and then Merrill, which is new to the budget, which is also investing, is $80. And then I had an expense that I forgot to account for, which was indoor soccer. I could have pulled extra from savings from fun and entertainment, but since I had the cash flow, I just went ahead and cash flowed it. So that was $116 for this upcoming season. So total fixed expenses we had was $895. Now, if we get our handy dandy calculator, we take the $6,530 minus the $895, gives us $5,635 left over. So we're doing pretty good thus far. Groceries for variable expenses now, I was a little bit over on groceries. It's because I purchased some packs of beverages, non-alcoholic, from Amazon, and I counted that as groceries. Eating out, a notorious over budget category for me. $165 for 2 weeks. It was crazy. I really don't know how I get that high on eating out. It's insane. Gas and car was only $42. I had actually gotten an oil change. I did get it, but I put it on my Alaska Airlines card and I kind of forgot that I did that. So I need to figure out how I'm going to do that in the next budget. If I'm probably just going to pull $100 from savings and then pay off that debt from my car and insurance fund. Investments, this is on top of the Acorns and Merrill, was $25. Fun and entertainment, we were just $5 over, which is pretty good for me, so at $105. Holiday was on track. Self-care, $50. It's actually just for the nails here. It's $40 and then they have a $10 tip. Miscellaneous only ended up being $83, so we were really great on that. Travel and vacay was just $10 over, but I pulled the full $350 from savings, and then pets ended up being $0. So if we take the $5,635 minus the total for variable expenses was $886, gives us $4,749 left over. So moving on to sinking funds, I ended up having a total of $50 more in sinking funds because I made the transaction after I filmed this video for all of the sinking funds to go into my Ally account. But what I forgot is that Costco is in cash. So I actually should probably write cash here. And I ended up having $40 more that I ended up just putting actually towards future fun. And then I went to the bank and pulled out $50 actually for Costco. I have a pretty hefty Costco sinking fund there, so I should probably go and get some groceries from Costco. But I did make everything accurate in terms of how much I put into the sinking funds. Christmas got $200, future fund got $240, 2023 vacations got $200, 2024 vacations got $135. Normally every paycheck I put $35 there. Car maintenance and insurance got its typical $100. Hallmark holidays got $100. Costco got $50, which we talked about, and pets got $100. So that's a total of $1,125. So now we'll subtract that from that $4,749. 1125 gives us $3,624. Moving down here to debt. Now for debt, the total was $1,489. So because I pulled money from savings, and I believe because I didn't put the oil change on my debit card, I ended up being left over with about $489. So if we go back to the expense tracker, you can kind of see that here. I ended up then transferring the $350, but really after I had closed out everything, I tracked all my expenses, I had about almost $490 left in my checking account. Since I have had a bad habit of shopping on Amazon lately, I decided to put all of that towards the Alaska card so I can pay off that debt a little bit faster versus, you know, hanging out with any insurance. I have yet, knock on wood, to accrue interest on that credit card, and I would prefer not to get into that habit today or tomorrow. So if we take the $3,624 minus $1,489, gives us $2,135 left over. 135, and lo and behold, I did put these amounts towards my emergency fund per $850, and I did put more towards my student loan account, which was $1,285. Gives us perfectly, oh my gosh, you guys, this actually really did end up perfect. My rounding worked out this time versus being off by a couple of dollars. We ended up with $0 in the checking account. So I'm so thankful for my tax refund that I was able to put such a significant amount towards my emergency fund, which actually, guys, round of applause for me, please, is back up to $10,000, which was the goal for 2023. So happy that I completed that 2.5 months into the year. Yay, I'm so excited. And then student loan, you know, we're moving and grooving on that. Hopefully by the time the payments come back due, which I actually just remembered, I believe it's October 1st. People always correct me in the comments below, so correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm really excited, and hopefully we'll be able to pay off the the loan that's actually in my name. The other one is in my mom's name because it's a Parent Plus loan. So on paper, to any banks, if I'm trying to get a loan anywhere, I will actually look like I'm debt free, but I have debt to pay to my mother, if that makes sense. So in a sense, it kind of sucks for my mom because she has all that debt, but I don't think it really counts against her. Anyhow, I don't know how it all works, but it is a very positive thing for me if I can get that off of my credit score and it looks like I paid that back really fast. It will only help me in the long term. So that is everything for closing out the first half of March 2023's budget. I hope you enjoyed this video. We will have, or I will have, the middle of March budget setup video coming in the next couple of days, so stay tuned. If you haven't already, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really, really does help out my YouTube channel and it's totally free. And make sure you hit that subscribe button in the bottom corner if you haven't already. Thank you again for watching. Enjoy the day wherever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next video real soon. Bye!